Hello, and welcome. It's Friday. I made it. Okay, it may be Friday afternoon or evening for you, but it is still Friday, and I'm stoked, right? I'm getting my second video of the week. I'm getting there. But this is Jolene with a Jewel Design, and I'm so happy you're here today. As you can see, it is pink, reds, hearts. We're going to jump on the bandwagon, and we're going to get into the Valentine feel. And this can be done in a number of ways. What I'm creating today, are using little bags. These can be freestanding. These can be something that you glue down. You can take this bag, make it up as a pocket. We're going to make a couple pockets here, but you can just glue it to your page in your journal. Whether you just want to commit to, journal for the day, and you're talking about Valentine's, and you want to create a little thing that has dates and what you did and how your February 14th went, with a little flair. Or if you do Valentine journals, or like Valentine folios or ephemera holders, this is something cute to probably tuck inside or glue onto a panel. But in my case, I'm doing it more freestanding. So I'm doing it as a Valentine that I am creating for my BFFs. So my gal pals. They all have partners and whatnot, but I don't. But they are my BFFs, and I did not get to do anything for them for Christmas this year. Like I said, I did not get to craft much in November, December. So I felt that I am due to make something cute and then, to show off and make for them, just letting them know how thankful I am for their best friendness. Is that the right word? I don't know. Anyway, but these can be done in many ways. Whatever I'm doing can, of course, like I said, can be glued in a page, can be left as a freestanding thing to give to a happy meal. I think I'm hungry. Happy mail, or giveaways, as a gift. So let's get to it. I pulled digital pieces, fussy cuts from A Touch of Romance. I have my words that were part of a Valentine word sheet. I do have words and sayings. Now, I don't have them printed out in the actual shop, and I don't even have them as a digital right now in the other shop. I do have two shops. So, I had a digital design shop. It is on hiatus right now. I am doing on-demand print work. Is that upside down? No, no, it's not. It just looked like it. I am the worst, lighting. But anyway, both are here. YouTube, Jewel Design. Yeah, my digital world is a jeweldesign.com. I wish. See, now I'm really regretting the fact that I did this. Hold on one second. I have both of these that are not. I thought that if I laminated them, they would make them, I wouldn't destroy them. But the problem is, I'm noticing that it makes it really hard to see. So anyway, a jeweldesign.etsy.com is the digital shop. I'm hoping by sometime in February, March, I feel everything's been ironed out and I can get that up and running again. There are print and ship or on-demand print and ship in the U.S. Listings right now, and anything that you happen to have favorited in the past from my digital shop, you are more than welcome to message me and ask if I will print and ship to you if you are in the U.S. And I can make you a custom listing, or even put that listing up and so you can purchase it. But hopefully, yes, in about a month's time or less, I will have this up and running again. I was waiting for some things to iron out and make sure Etsy was going to do their job to cover our butts. Otherwise, we have the Design Journal and Supply Shop, which is where a lot of this stuff comes from. And, there's, again, same thing. If you're like, hey, I'd love to print it, you could ask over there. I do have words, but I don't have the Valentine words up. And everybody's kind of coming down to the nitty-gritty and to the last of it. And so you may not need any words. There's probably a lot going on out there. But if you need any of these words, you like what I'm playing with, please let me know. Always message us over in the shop. I am more than welcome, more than happy to try to help you guys get what you need as quickly as I can and get you what you need. So always ask, never be afraid to, and we will always, do the best we can. So, anyway, how do we want to start with this? Oh my gosh, I don't know. So what I did was, as you can see, I have layers of things going on over here. But what I started off with was 2 bags and some goodies. So we have all kinds of new little bags in the shop. We have from the large 8.5 by 11 or 9 by 12, I think is what they are, down to these cute little 4 by 6s. So if you loved the big ones, the 9 by 12s that Lorette's used and Gail Gustinelli's used, Lorette from Vintage Paper Girl, we had the huge, right, the big ones. And we've done stuffed pockets with them and stuff like that. Well, then we found these cute little ones and we're like, oh, they're adorable. They're absolutely adorable. 4x6. And I think they'll be great for one of my options here. So I'm going to take one of our small doilies that we now have. We have a few sets of small heart doily combos in the shop. They come in red, white, and pink with a bonus of larger or next size up, like kind of deal white ones. So cute little things to make, you know, one more layer of fun. And then I grabbed our golden white, one of our golden white bags, which these are 5x7. And I have a set of these. I have them in polka dots, chevrons, stars, and stripes. Oh, cute, right? And a bundle where you get all of them. Like you get 2 of everything, or you can have just a certain style. If you're just like, I love polka dots, I love stars, stripes, whatever. You can get them individually and as a set. Anyway, these are 5x7. And I'm going to fold it down, in this case, to make it a little smaller and to make this a tighter tuck. Now, I did grab our reading card ordeal here. I think we're going to decorate it up so then I can write my note to my BFF on the back if I want to, and then we'll decorate this up. Maybe fun. Whether I get to that far, I don't know. That one I may have to do on a short and show you guys later. But the goal is today is to decorate the bags in such a way that is beneficial. So hold on one sec. Okay, sorry, cat had to go out. So pause it real quick and let her out. Okay, so we're going to use the doilies for decor and as a tuck in a way. We're going to sort of make a pocket tuck with this one because I want to tuck both into this and here. I found one of my wax seals. I already have a heart on it. So I was a good girl. I went through all my boxes. See, I went through all my cute new boxes, right? My 5x7 boxes. And I pulled a few out to remind me, and I opened up others to find these pieces. So like I had mesh, and I had glitter, and I had sari silk, right? Oh, we have the red striped glitter mesh up here, mesh tool. I have that rose gold that Lorette was just showing off yesterday or the day before. I think Wednesday she was showing this off if she didn't use it again today. Rose gold and champagne gold. They're in the same listing. There's 2 colors. So excited. Let's see what else. Everything else. I still have these pink appliques. I have one set of 6 inches that are all connected and then the individuals. So if you like that pink for spring and whatnot, those are still in the shop. So yes, a lot of shop talk over here. But yeah, we have these things to get your last minute things done with. Like these guys, I make sure that I get you out quicker. You're not getting the full 5 to 7 day. I'm trying to get it out in under 5. So you guys have time to play with them. So I am trying to get those done. But I think I finally got caught up on orders. Woohoo! So that's why I got to sit and play. I even pulled out some of my red organza ribbon. We have this in the shop. It was Christmas. It's amazing how vintage Christmas can turn into romantic reds and spring greens. All right, who knew? So that will be, these pairings will be in the shop here by the end of the weekend, hopefully, Monday at the latest. We're going to have the 2 reds. I have 2 greens, and then the gold, the really pretty shiny gold. So these guys will be at a yard at a time, paired up or single, in the shop very soon. So we have that. We have ribbons, gingham checkered little ribbons. New ones are coming in the shop. I've got a new gold lace, an applique, I should say, lace applique. Or actually, no, I think it's just gold applique. I don't know if it's considered a lace. So yeah, there's new stuff in the shop. Don't have it all out in front of me, but so good stuff coming. Always more stuff coming. Okay, so now these came from, gosh knows what kit when. I printed them one day and they did not print like they were supposed to. They goofed up, or on the wrong paper. They goofed up. They were on like everyday paper, not even my good paper. Like I don't know. No, actually, I think it was my good paper, but that's still really thin for a ephemera. So I glued it onto cream or ivory cardstock. Just glued the whole page down, and now I get to cut it as I see fit. And now I've got this gorgeous cream color in the back to write on if I want. It helps, and then it made it more stable. So we have these cute little cards that are all nice and decorated that we're going to write on. Whether I just write like Happy Valentine's on it, or, write something on the back. Maybe I can find a quote. Maybe I can find a recipe, a date idea. I don't know, something. I'll probably customize it to each of my BFFs according to, what they've got going. Because it is, Valentine's is a Friday this year. Woohoo. Except my oldest has an internship that day. Oh, and then my daughter does have, the little one has keep saying little one, but she's 3 inches taller than me, and of course about to be, is 13 and a half years old. Not that little anymore. She has the school Valentine dance, so that is always doable. That's always fun too. So, all right, so these cards go in here. We got the reading card here, and then we're gonna thicken up a guest check. Now, guest checks I love too, but they're sometimes thin, so we're gonna back it with pink eco dye paper to make it stout. I hate to lose the lines on the back, but that's okay. We have the lines here to decor, stamp, whatever, and then we'll use the pink so that I can write on it and pull it out and have fun with it. So those are sort of what's getting tucked into everything. So let's sort of decorate the tops so that we can make all the proper pockets and tucks that we need. So I think we're going to cut out, what are we going to do? I want to cut out and decor. Let me use that and too. I think on this one, I'm going to use the words chocolate, hearts, and roses, because I think it'd be sort of cute. Like it's of course the generic, what do you want to call it? Like, what do you get, right? Candied hearts and chocolates and roses, or, the traditional, I know, stereotypical presents for Valentine's Day, but why not? Right? Can't help it. But yeah, these words are great because I do have all those things. So, yeah, how's that? If you, we'll make it special for anybody who watches this video today, by Monday, comments Valentine in the comments, I will then, how do we do that? I said message you, but YouTube's hard to message with, huh? I'm thinking about this. How about, I was like, comment Valentines in the video here, but then I need to get a hold of you, and I will send you a free copy of my Valentine words. How's that? I'll send you I'll email you a digital copy, but I would need your email. And I don't want you guys to put all that out, of course, on YouTube. Don't want to do that. So, comment Valentine's here in the video, and then please go to the shop. Either one, doesn't really matter. And, which are listed down below in the description box. Go to either one of the shops and message me there that you saw my Valentine video, that you commented Valentines in the video, and then through that you can, in the DM, in the messaging of the shop, you can give me then your email that works best, and I will send you a free JPEG of my Valentine word sheet. How's that? So comment here Valentines, then go find the shop, either one, design journal supplies, and design journal N, as in the letter N, supply.etsy.com, or even the a jeweled design etsy.com, but they're listed down below. But anyway, then go over there and message me from either one of the shops. Let me know that you watched the video, and I will send you a free digital. How's that? Because that way, if you don't have them already, can't find them, whatever, you can have them to finish off your Valentine needs. Sounds like a plan. I like that idea. Personally, I don't mind. You're watching, you're paying attention, you're interacting, so I will reward. Let's see how we do with this. I'm going to sort of go up. Now we can completely glue this side down because of the fact that it's not going to get tucked in over here. It's going to get tucked behind it, so we want that to stay. But I can only go so far out over here, but I really do want to go almost an arch with the glue. As you see, I got this cleaned up. I went back and got hot water again, soap and stuff, and finally with the right needle was able to get it was stopped up with rusted glue that would not come out. I've been leaving certain random pins in there and it rusted, I think, in the beginning. I can poke it to clean it up, but then I can't really leave anything in it, and we just keep to our toppers to do what we need to do. So I think I finally got that figured out. But you gotta be really careful. You want stainless steel pins to stay in them. Through your toppers, you can put a stainless steel pin in there, but they're soft, and so you can't really you can't undo a clog, but you can go from there. So, all right, now see, we have our pocket here now, nice and snug, which I'm happy about. I want to do this up because I wanted this to close a little bit so it wasn't too loopy. So I thought doing something up here would be nice to help. Let's see, will it work? Yeah. Keep it from being too anything, and I could, tuck that card in there, but not have it fall out. Okay. Let's see if we can do it. I could do fabric tack. I mean, I guess I could do either one with these, fabric tack or glitter glue when it comes to the wax seals. I think this might work a little quicker, but yeah, and get it everywhere at the same time. Why not? There we go. Let's do that and try not to get it glued to that. No. Okay, make sure. I'll make sure it doesn't stay glued. Where is my wipes? There you go. So today I thought we would just decorate up and make our own little Valentines, whether you put it in a journal. So sorry. Hold on, that was weird. Whether you put it in a journal for the day, you're decorating it up for that one. You have your daily journal and you want to do a little something, a little pocket. Maybe you put the receipt from the restaurant, or I don't know, the card, something, something for in memory of the day, if the day is that. Or like I said, I'm making them for roses, chocolates, and hearts. What are the word candy hearts? Oh, roses, hearts, and chocolates. I sort of want to put the word "and" in there, so I think I'm going to cut it smaller, right? So I gave you the "and" too, so you could put it like forever and always and forever, and something. There's always an "and" to something. So we're going to cut that in half. I think I want to vintage up every one of these. We can get a little bit of dimension. You can see my cutting is not great. We're going to decorate these up and chat, I guess. So yeah, my girls sort of have plans for Valentine's. I know my oldest would like to see her boyfriend, but we don't get into town till 6. And then I got to get, well, I think I'm going to try to see if she can get out early that day from work, because I do, my younger one has, like, her things like at 6 o'clock. They do dances really early, and so I was like, I need to be home to get her, like, dressed up, and then, so I can get her over there. Cute part is that she actually is part of yearbook, so she needs to take photos of the dance, which is, we found out after Halloween that the pictures were really hard to take because it's, dark in the gym for the dance. Right? Makes a lot of sense. So, yeah, that was a little, we're going to have to figure out, I thought she may have to take some pictures when they're outside waiting, or maybe by 6 o'clock though in February, it's dark still. When 6 o'clock at Halloween, it's still pretty light out, so she's going to have to be really crafty about every chance the lights are up or something, take more photos. So, she's going to have to work on that. Oops, I keep forgetting to put that back on. That's my biggest problem. I always try to put my tops on. I'm like, no. So this one's a little bit more traditional. We're using the gold and the white and the red and things like that. Now I'm debating on putting, I know it's already red though. I was going to say, I don't know if we want to do red on red. I'm trying to decide if I put red glitter mesh behind these words. But I think this is cute. I'm definitely getting a little chunkier with this one by putting both the, what's the word? Wax seal and the button on it. But that's okay because it's not really going in. I mean, we got pearls over here too. Like this is, so we're not really putting it, I'm not putting it in a journal, so it can be a little bulkier because it's not going to be interfering with any pages. Now what I do know is that I don't have, I was hoping I had something pink here. Do I have pink buttons? Ooh, I don't think I have pink. Wait, no, yes, maybe. Hold on. I'm like, wait, there was a lot of pink at one point in my life because the girls and their baby, all of their baby stuff. Aha. Oh, it's a pink button instead of pink button. Well, maybe. I could do that. That's sort of cute. For a rhinestone or something, but I don't have any. I don't think I have. Yeah, the girls in the beginning when I was were doing scrapbooking. Well, it's sort of pink. Maybe that will work. I'll leave that button here because it may work over here. Yeah, everything was pink. Oh my gosh, everything was pink. To a baby girl, right? And so, though the first one had pink accents, but she's Winnie the Pooh, like vintage Winnie the Pooh, and a really soft look, and so pink was added to keep it girly. But then as she hit about 3 or 4 years old, she's like, no more. And so we put blue on the ceiling, and we put purple on her walls, like a lavender on her walls. And I was really stoked. I was like, okay, cool. She wants to do purple. But then when we moved here, and she got a chance, she got into a very blue phase. Of course, now she's sort of over it. She's like, I don't really want blue anymore, Mom. But she does sort of gravitate to it. She's like, she still does it, but she does, she does and she doesn't. So, it's funny. I was like, all right. She gets tired of having to do blue, but it's like, well, honey, that was sort of your oh, gosh, this is sticking where I don't want it to stick. Come on. I'm going to spend the whole thing just trying to get that off. I'm trying not to knock it to the floor. Okay, come on. That is weird. It's, just, it's picking up like glue and everything around. There'll be no sticky by the time I'm done with this. Oh my gosh. Trying to, yeah, when my nails are just as thick as this is. There we go. That is sort of small after all of that, right? Not that I want to hide the fact that it's a button, but I do sort of want an accent there. But that is not big enough. It really isn't. It doesn't fill it like the button did. Well, that's sort of rude after all of that, right? Okay, well, fine, be that way. So yeah, but so the second one, because the first one went purples and blues and all blue, didn't stay pink. Once she had a choice of just color, she didn't stay pink. I was sort of jonesing for a girl with pink. Like, I wanted a pink girl. Ha ha ha. That was funny. So I started with pink and brown, because I had no choice of the walls. And then I added mint. I tried to do a lavender trim, and that didn't hold up because she kept pulling it off the wall. Like a chair railing, and she'd get her fingers in there and she'd pop it off because it's just, thin nails. So she popped those off. I'm like, okay. So then I went and painted a whiter green, mint green border. And for a while, we added fairies and flowers, but she started adding in purple, right? And then she's like, Mom, I don't want this pink anymore. I want purple. Okay. So we took out, but I didn't want to get rid of the pink. So the bottom was this weird latte brown that came with the house. We had no choice. So we went ahead and painted the bottom lavender. The top was pink, still had a green trim, and the purple and the lavender on the bottom. And that made it until she was 12. And then she's like, I can't do this anymore, Mom. Don't make me. Like, all right. So, she went darker purples. She went sage greens. But her room is actually two-tone gray. It's really pale gray and a dark gray. And then we accent it with a dusty gray purple, a dark purple that has a gray tone to it. And of course, all her sage greens. So, yeah, I was like, all right. So she went, accents of purple, but all gray. I'm like, okay, fine. It's whatever. So yeah, I guess, and the funny thing is when my oldest leaves and she decides to finally truly move out enough for me to do anything with it, her room's blue. So I think we're just going to clean it up and I'm going to touch it up, but I may add, accents of lavender like I did to my bedroom, because my bedroom's pale blue too. I can't say anything, but I'm starting to add in like lavender flowers, lavender, the actual flower that's lavender. And, we do roses, hearts, and chocolates, right? So, yeah, I just I'm adding bits of lavender where I can right now. It's so funny. I want my purple. I had purple as a kid. I can't say I wasn't a pink girl either. I was purple. I was lavender, and then I went dark purple and forest green. And so I'm wondering if a little bit of jagged stripes help or not. Be cute if I could cut a heart out of it, huh? And add it here as a heart and then put it on. Well, let's see if we can do that. Right? Old school trick, right? You fold it. Now, is that big enough? Let's see. We want it. Let's see. How big do we really want it? Maybe. Maybe. Let's see if we can do this. Right. Old school. Oh. Maybe. Ta-da! Oh my gosh, I did it. Woohoo! I was going to figure out which way to put it down. There we go. Well, that's a nice accent. I like that idea. Well, look at that. We turned candy cane stripe field into a striped heart. And I do still have that red. I think I have it individually, and I have it in a couple Christmas sets. I think red, gold, and green is still out there, or red and green, or just red. I don't know. I still have some red stuff in the shop. So definitely take a look. I even have red snow mesh. So need your textured whatever. It's there. It's there. And if you mention, if you place an order for whatever reason, in the design journal supply, and you type in, if you can, the word Valentine in the comments, that'll let me know you came from this video, and I will try to expedite and get that order out ASAP to you, so that you can get it as fast as you can, because I know it's been very trying right now, via post office. I just found one lady's order, and oh my gosh, I feel so bad. I can't track all the orders on a daily basis. I really should. I didn't think I needed to. I was cleaning out my email that gives me, I take every email that says, hey, you've created a shipping label through Etsy. I keep that, in a folder. And I forget that Gmail and Etsy will keep it itself updated. And it'll tell me, what days it was delivered. Like it was, status is pending. It's going to be delivered today. It was delivered on this date. It's really great. But I don't get a chance to look at that email very often. And I went to go click on the folder that I've created, and I went to go clean up all the, emails that said that haven't been read yet. Technically, I don't read them. I just see them and I save them. And I went to go click them as read, and I realized one of them from the beginning of the month was telling me it was being delivered today. I'm like, excuse me? I sent this out 22 days ago, and due to the weather and whatever issues the post office has had, this poor lady's order is not in yet. It's being delivered today. And I don't know if she watches me, and I feel so bad. I think she came from my mom's side. So I hope she'll reach out to me when she gets this, and when she gets her order, and I hope it's all in one piece. And but talk about just feeling terrible as a business owner. You never want to see that your orders took forever to come to you. And it doesn't help my ratings. It doesn't help you. And you were expecting something that maybe you had a project for, or you wanted to do something, and it's still not in your possession. And I'm like, oh, I just cringe, because I don't ever, but I can't control the post office, guys. It's like especially, and we can't control the weather. Post office can't control the weather. Seems like anything that went out in the first 10 days of January was still having a slight onslaught of Christmas issues and weather. Especially I'm on the West Coast and the East Coast, and anywhere between about Midwest to the East Coast, it's been bombarded with unprecedented, snow and all kinds of weird stuff. And so post office is really struggling to get something that's supposed to take 2 to 5 days, or no more than 7, is, seeing anywhere from 5 to 2+ weeks. It's just like, oh, it just kills me. So, but anyway, the whole point was, I will do everything in my power. If you make a note, type the word Valentine's in your order. You come and check me out after this. Type the word Valentine's in the comments if you can. If you can make a comment to the seller when you place your order, or message me right afterwards and say, I placed an order, and Valentine. I will do everything I can to get it out to you right away, so that we can try to beat the craziness of the post office, so you can have some fun with these things. So anyway, there's that. Goodies when you watch. There's perks, comment, message, but yeah. So giving away free digital if you guys comment here and then go comment in the shop. Leave me a message. But like I said, the word Valentine's everywhere, and I will, give me your email address in the Etsy shop, not here, because I don't want you guys to have all your personal information out here. Go ahead and mention it in the Etsy shop message board or message system, and you can I think should be just a comment or message the seller option. let me know you haven't, something. You can always play, you can click on an item and say, have a question kind of deal, I think, too. But I have ladies who come up both ways who will just grab something that they're looking into and message me, or they'll message me directly. But let me know and get you some goodies. Let's do that, and I'm thinking we're going to do that. Why not? I don't know what anything is. No, that's a flat. I mean, I do have a burgundy one. Sort of looks like a chocolate, actually. That's sort of cute, too. I don't know what to do. I sort of want this one over here with all this pink stuff. I think I'm gonna do this. It's a maroon color. It's not brown. It's not red. But it sort of reminds me of like a See's Candy chocolate. That's what it reminds me of. How funny is that, right? Isn't that coming out cute? So we've got a little saying we made a heart out of our mesh. We've got this tucked in. So I will write something cute on that. Now, it's going to be written on, but this needs to be decorated. Of course it needs to be decorated. Now, how I'm going to decorate it, I do not know. Well, isn't that just fun? I feel like I should rip and tear things and sort of collage, maybe like put person's name on it. Of course, the Valentine date on it. But then I feel like we need to do some layering of papers here with a little ribbon and stuff. So that I think I'll do as a short. I'll just do a sort of, because I have Valentine papers over here. So I can take some of these things that I have strips and pieces of. And she's cute, actually. Oh, that's super cute down there. Ooh, that might be cute too. I may cut this out and then strip up above it. That might be cute. Okay. So yeah, I'll do some strips and I'll do some tears, and I will come back here. Oh, it's a pretty heart, red heart. Ooh. Ooh, but I have red on this one too, so I don't know. All right, yeah, there's stuff to play with. I like those guys. Okay, so yeah, I will do a ripped torn cluster here to cover this up. I put my BFF's name and Valentine date on it. That organza ribbon, maybe I'll make something on the top. Actually, that other red is a little brighter and matches the doily. I hope you're having a good time. I can't help it. Oh, so anyway, yeah, they have plans. So, which means I'm busy. Means I get to run around all day. Isn't that fun? I'll have to give us something fun to eat that night. Worthwhile that I feel like I get the benefit of. In between everything else, I don't know how we're going to do that, though. I have to figure out how to feed us when I literally get home with one, try to get her dressed and stuff, and out the door again. So I either have to buy something like... My oldest loves sushi, and my youngest is getting used to it. She's getting better. So maybe I get us something like sushi earlier in the day where I can put in the fridge. Oh, that's cute. And then I can just, she can eat it when she's waiting for us to get home before she gets dressed. And I'm just going to glue that down. I love organza because it's just super sheer and pretty. And I'm going to try to use the glitter glue, and that's just for the amount of time it takes to dry sometimes. And clips. Oh, let's see what we're going to do here. I have cute fun clips that I like to use because they stick right where I need them to. And hopefully they're going to do what I need them to do. I don't remember. Oh, I think these clips came from... It might have been a Dollar Tree find. I don't remember. That or Michael's. I don't know. Walmart? I don't know. We were going at one point to have some fun moments. We were out shopping randomly. And I saw them and I was like, I have to have them. And I use them for things like this and everything else. Okay, so put that aside. So I'll try to do a short, which I haven't done in forever. And we will collage and cover that up. Okay, so that's what's going to get tucked in to give me an ephemera piece to write on the back. A letter to my BFF. This will be a card that maybe I leave empty and she can put something on it, or I guess I'll find something cute. Valentine's Day, and then on the back maybe a recipe or a date idea or something. Okay, so there we go. There's our bag number 1. But again, you could glue the back, glue it down, put it on, tuck all kinds of fun little things in it from your day. Whatever you want to do to keep the memory of that day, to remind you of what you did that day. And then you're all set and done. Isn't that cute? Now, probably spent all my time on that one, but it's adorable. Oh, 35 minutes. Not too bad. Okay, so then this one, a little different. A little, not, I wouldn't say easier. Ha ha, never easier. We're going to get a little bit here just to try to lighten up some of the white I cannot cut around. This one's going to be a little bit more Victorian, a little bit more pink and white with the light craft paper look. We're going to go more vintage and a little more, you know, cute and yummy on this one. All right, let's see. Ta-da! All right. So I wanted to use, which we sold all these a long time ago, these cute corner lace doilies. Oh my gosh, aren't they just adorable? So we're going to definitely, I'm using the heart as a background, which, do I make it? I want pink. Do I have pink? Yes, I do. I have some pink ink, so maybe we can pink that up a little bit before we glue it down. I want to do her and this to add to it. So we're going to tuck our card behind this, behind her and the corner. Okay. On top of that, I don't need that one yet. And then the journal, this card, the guest check is going to be this. So we also may want to add the pearls. So we're really going to stack this one upward because it's just adorable and it's pretty and it's light and airy. And like I said, these came from my Jane Austen Touch of Romance kit, which is in the digital shop as a on-demand. It's a 41. It's a good size kit. I don't remember how big. 40, I think. I think this is in the almost 40 pages that entail this one, because I think my botanical mega kit is only 30. Well, I thought it was a mega kit at the time, and it's not anymore. It's not considered a mega kit anymore. Okay, hold on 1 second. I'm going to go get my pink ink so we can scrub that down a little bit. 1 sec. Okay, I didn't even want to waste time either. I was like, nope, I'm going to put it on. I'm going to put it on hold. Put it on. So I love using inks, whether it's Tim Holtz or whatever random you have. I haven't noticed too many different. This one's a little wetter. It's almost like an oxide. Oh, wait, I have a pink oxide. Wait a minute. Hold on. Not that I don't mind my whatever that was. That actually came from an interesting kit. I don't even know where that came from. Hold on. Duh. I have a Tim Holtz oxide. Love the oxide for this idea. I do, actually. I will use the oxides to color change as lavender. There it is. Spun sugar. Okay, you're getting back into my fall colors. I gotta pull those out again. I love the oxides because I will use like white lace trims. I had ones that had pretty ones that were flowers and leaves, and I took the oxides and I colored the leaves green and the flowers pink with the oxide, and it made for, you know, a great change to the lace, right? When you have white lace or really pale cream lace, and you just you want some color, a great way to do that is to use your inks to, you know, change up the coloring. So let's hope. I don't know how dark or light this is going to be. Let me go around the edges. I'm going to go and see, what do I want to do? It's light. I can barely tell I'm doing it, and that's okay. I'd rather go back later and add more than start too dark. Because as it builds up on my brush, it's going to build up on the paper too. Which, if one end's a little darker, then you just go back over the side that isn't to match it up. But I will do this with paper. I will do this with lace. I will, especially when we're dealing with white, right? You're like, well, I don't really always want pink rose, you know, lace trim or, you know, pink colored doilies. Or in this case, you know, white doily is great. And I love our pink ones. I wish I could show you. I believe Laurette Chandler at Vintage Paper Co. is using the pink ones today. She did it this morning. She's got a cute Valentine project also. Anyway, she has the pink ones. I think she uses the pink, red, and white. So you can see the whole thing as a set. But since I have no pink ones, there wasn't any extras at the moment. It's weird how they, you know, give you only so many of one, and you're like, well, so they make them limited edition sometimes when you're getting them from vendors. You're like, really? I went pink around the outside edges, just a little. I don't know if you can tell. Let's see, can we tell? Yeah, really. Now, if I really wanted to... Oh, there's glitter everywhere, gosh. I can try to enhance the roses a little bit, or the flowers in the middle. There we go, it's not bad. Just don't want it plain. And sometimes the embossing on a doily isn't always consistent. Well, let's not do it on the back. Let me just see if I can get a little bit more on areas of the doily. It is an oxide, so it is wet, and sometimes it doesn't, you know. Depends how hard you press your makeup brush into the oxide, and then how hard you press it on your paper, or lace, or whatever material. There we go. That's a little better. The rest is going to be covered up, so I don't want to go all the way down. I'm just really worried about the top, giving it a little accent. Ah, that'll work. Very pink. We're going very pink on this one. When the other one was red, white, and gold, and with some vintage, this is going to be more elegant and more pink and white with that offset of light craft. It's a light craft. It's a light cream. A light crafted, light brown craft paper. This is not like the darker one. These polka dot ones are great because they're not super dark with the craft itself, the craft paper itself. So that is always a benefit. So we're going to go across the bottom here. You can still see what I'm doing, yes. I'm going to go across the bottom here. I realize, hold on, I just did this first, hon. I really probably should get that doily down. Now our doilies are paper based, so glitter glue works nicely for those. When my lace here, it needs fabric tack. Let's see what else. Oh yeah, by tomorrow I should have more glitter, more bottles finally in the shop. Super stoked, which means we can do both. I have both the individual sales, and I'll put some more of the starter kits up also. So those, you know, both the bottles and the starter kits will be back up for sale very soon. Bottles will be back up hopefully by tomorrow. I just got to make sure that they get delivered. I'm not, you know, it's not just, you know, you guys getting shipments. I'm having a hard time getting shipments on time. I've had a number of things get delayed by post office and by other, you know, vending options. So, you know, they're reaching out to everybody, but that doesn't mean they're getting it out in time. So I'm having problems too. But anyway, I'm told I'm supposed to have stuff delivered today. So that means I can, today and tomorrow. So hopefully I get it, and then I can definitely share it with you guys. Now, when you're using lace and you're gluing things on top of it, you want to use the most solid pieces possible to put the glue on in the areas where you're putting your say paper or extras. So you always want to use this most solid surface to glue on lace onto paper and paper onto lace, because if I want to keep this as a pocket, I can't put glue everywhere. It'll stick to this. So I'm only going to put glue on the solid pieces of this applique corner so that my paper item will stick only to the lace and not to the bag behind it, because then I lose my pocket, and we don't want to lose the pocket. We want to keep the pocket, but I want to layer up this cute little pocket. So the only way to do that is to utilize the, you know, the thickest parts of the embroidered lace areas. That way it's less likely to stick. Now, sometimes I will put my bone folders behind that lace area too, if I need to give it something to press onto, so you're not pressing down onto your background surface, your base surface as much. Because when you do that, when you do press down, your glue seeps out. So this gives me something to press on. And then I go back and press a little bit because I don't want it to bulge or buckle. I guess buckle would be the better word. Too much. And if you got really small areas, the glitter glue will work just to get you in there and not feel like you are, you know, trying to put some big dabs. Now, the littler bone folder does give me less bulk, so I can get in here too. Okay, so there's that. Bummer that the glitter glue does show through, though. Yeah, the glitter glue does show through the paper. there are times where, yeah, we've been using our fabric tack because it's clear, even though it's supposed to dry clear, it is clear, but it leaves that wet residue. All right, so am I thinking, yeah, I'll do it. Okay, let's get her down first, or I think we're going to need a majority of this. Again, this is the main surface area, so it allows me to get a good chunk of this down where I think I want it without worrying about it going through. Now this one isn't embroidery with tulle and, you know, different layers, so you have to decide what will stick and what won't. And then, yeah, gotta very carefully find my thicker spots to glue this down. Both I gotta like press down, and I can down here a little bit more press down. If it happens to get to the bag, it's okay. Where this ends up being more of an, you know, up here. Well, that works. Okay, let's see. There we go. So this would be really cute to definitely have a happy Valentine's Day or happy Gal Day or whatever one I want to put on there. Show through on this one. This one would be really cute to have a happy Valentine's Day. Which yeah, these are all red. I don't know. That wouldn't look good. I don't think I have. Well, I have a happy I think I have a happy Valentine stamp. So I may stamp this with the pink ink and pink or red ink and go from there. Okay, so there's the beginning. Where's my? Let's put one more in here. We need to get my Let's get our antique button in there. And another one on top. It's a little, that really does feel thick though. Now that I'm doing what I'm doing, I feel like I want to get a thinner baby button. I want to get a smaller baby button. That makes sense, right? That's thinner. Will it fit in there? Yes. Okay. This one is little, but it's a little thick. And so I was like, that may not work in what I want to do. Trying to find the right one that will stick. That's sort of peachy. That's pink on the back side, but not really. Here we go again, right? There we go. That's probably the right color and the right size. Alright, just got to get more glitter glue in there. But yeah, I'm so stoked for a lot of things because I have a lot of spring scrapbook paper that was very girly for their first year scrapbooks. And but now that's all spring and paper, and it's gonna be great to cover and for branding and for packaging. I'm like, oh, I'm putting it all to good use now. It's like, well, you guys don't need it. Your books are done, but I don't know. One of these days, I might actually get the time to create their next year. So that was a lot easier to decorate, I feel, right? So now it's what we stick in here that might be, you know, what do you want to call it? Now, I had to fold it up on the bottom because it seemed a little long. We're going to wait. Let's see if I can get that off. Don't mind this up here because I think it's going to allow me to put trim. I want to put some kind of trim there. Now, I could do what I've been doing with everything else. I could, if you watched me Wednesday, I can do this and go across it. I can do just the hot pink thing there. But I'm thinking about putting a little bit more antique coloring on the guest check. So it's either going to be our dusty pink of that, or I don't know in the rest of my stuff if I have a pink trim. Let's see what I do with all that. That is all not. Let's see how organized I really am, right? Yes and no. We'll see. Alright, so when I did everything, I got everything cleaned up. Isn't it pretty? These are all woodland inspired. Her larger spools and little ones. She has two different ones. She started off with more like a clothing, I always think of a clothing hanger type style. And then she made little ones. And they actually have 2 or 3 spots in them to make it easier to wrap little stuff on. So either way, she has a number of these. Usually she has a variety of colors to choose from. and styles and whatnot. I don't know if she's doing anything decorative, like the butterflies. That was a custom order that I begged for. So, don't know. Now, I do have burgundy lace, which I think I have one more yard of this, guys, in the shop. That was really, I have one more yard, but I think that came out of Lorette's stash, so she might have a little more. I have this pink, but it's really wide, and I'd have to just cut it down like everything else. Let's see, what's in the little stuff? I don't think I have a lot, I don't know if I have a lot of pale pink. I have a lot of white or cream. Not that I can't do cream. That has the flowers. This is one of the, like, the flower trims that we had. And that could be added in there, and I could color it. Oh, I have in 2 spots. Let's see what else. But as a good girl, I got it all in here nice and clean, and all my satin ribbons are on one side, and my satin ribbons and organza pieces. These are things I've been collecting for ages, and things I had, and then there's stuff that came from the shop, and I might use that burgundy one, actually, to bring a little darker tone to it. Okay. But see, it's all nice and clean, and I can actually see it. I'm so happy. Because I had a lot of rhinestone pieces. These guys, I'm sure you can see them, yeah. You know, all in there, and they was really crowding up the basket, and so I got to fit most of them in here, so they're nice and protected. There is that pink trim. I've got an idea. Whoopsie, knocked everything over. I can go rose gold, or I can go... let's lay that out. I'm going to run out of time, aren't I? It's 51 seconds. I may have to show you guys afterwards. Well, hopefully in the picture, you'll get to see the final product in the pictures. To a point. Almost. You won't be able to see some of the inserts because I don't have that part done. I'm taking forever. Why doesn't that surprise us, right? Really? Come on. But isn't... Okay, so we do have this. It's decorated to go. All I got to do is put Happy Valentine's on that card. So I think it'll be pretty. Very Jane Austen, Victorian, Gilded Age, very feminine pink and white type of Valentine. That's going to have a pink-backed pink guest check, right? And I'm going to decorate this guy up. I folded up the bottom. We're going to do florals and Jane Austen reading book, very romantic, right? And so that allows me to add some flat pink bling to the bottom. May do the rose gold. I have some rose gold bling here. Do a layer down here, a little, 3 to 5 little goodies down the bottom here. Then the top, I think we're going to put... Ooh, the guest check. I like the burgundy. And again, put some more beads across the top of that. So tone down the blue a little bit, because the blue is, little. And that may be fun. And then it's gonna be, I'll back it all with the pink paper to make it thicker and more withstand, something that will withstand, writing and pulling it in and out and not have it rip every time we turn around. So what I will do next 2 days, Saturday and Sunday both, there'll be quick shorts, YouTube shorts. So if you follow my channel and you're subscribed to my channel, the YouTube shorts I hope will show up as a notification on your YouTube app, and you'll get to see me decorate both of the inserts to our pockets, right? You get to see the guest check ephemera piece, and you'll get to see the reading list ephemera piece, right? So we'll decorate it, put the torn, so I can write on it, leaving me the ability to write here. Same thing here, decorate it, leave me the ability to write on the back. And I can write my gal pals a personal thank you, Happy Valentine's Day. And see, all I did was just glue. I didn't have to and then you got this cute little fuzzy thing. I didn't even have to there we go, staple it. I didn't have to tie it. It's just a nice little floof up there. So anyway, I'll do 2 shorts for you guys, and so you can see how these turned out, how I decorated them. And oh, I love that. So that we get to see the whole process. I hope it gave you some ideas. I hope it gave you some inspiration. If you're not already inspired, you're probably already there and beat me to the punch. I am behind schedule, but still 3 weeks before Valentine's Day. So I will get something done for my best friends. So I feel like I'm ahead of the game. But again, mention Valentine's here in the comments. Find me on the shop and message me there that you commented Valentine's. Give me your email address and I will send you the digitals for the words. If you are interested in the Valentine word sheet, I will send you a digital as a freebie to say thank you to my subbies for all following it. But yeah, it's hordes of these and a couple vertical words. Very lovely in the set. So yeah, go ahead and do that. And then if you decide to purchase anything from the shop, from myself or from Laurette, Vintage Paper Girl, because she's also showing off a lot of these lovely goodies today. Again, mention the word Valentine in the comments of your order, and I will make sure that I get it out ASAP. This is Friday, so I will make sure for sure it's out Monday. It is out for sure Monday without hesitation, and get it out to you guys. So love you all very much. Really appreciate you joining along and following me in this fun little ephemera concoction as we made stuffed, I guess, and you can call them stuffed envelopes, right? Or not stuffed envelopes, stuffed bags, right? You can glue them to your page, or you can just use them as a Valentine giveaway. Happy mail, giveaway, best friend, your personal Valentine card, right? You're stuffing something in the bag, stuffing something in the front, and you're making these cute Valentines using our cute little bags and doilies and all kinds of other gadgets and goodies, appliques, the works, and having a blast. So thank you so very much. I love you all very, very much, and we will talk to you next week. But keep your eyes out for those shorts. Love ya. Bye-bye.